Welcome to Android Video Lesson Shorts Edition. My name is Sebastian Colbert, and in this lesson we'll learn about ListView. ListView is a view group that displays a list of scrollable items. The list items are automatically inserted to the list using an adapter. The list view can have a simple item layout using Android's provided layout and adapters. Or you can customize the list items to your liking. To get started, we'll need some data, or what's the point of having a list view? Data can be defined as an array, some kind of a list, or a database cursor. If using an array, it can be created programmatically, or declared in the resource file as an array. The list view can be created using XML by defining it in a parent layout. You can also extend the list activity to display lists. This approach is less flexible since it limits options for adding other views. Also, there is no need to define a layout in the onCreate lifecycle method. Here is a complete code using default list view. In step 1, set your layout defined in XML and find the list view. In step 2, define your array adapter with default list item layout, pass in months data, which was defined in our strings resource file, and add the adapter to the list view. And finally, in step 3, set the onItem click listener to react to touch events. The default list view will display a very simple but functional list. For custom list view, a little more work is required. First, you need to define an item layout. It can be as simple or as fancy as your heart desires. In this example, style text is added next to an image. The next step is to create a custom adapter. You need to start with extending array adapter as the data is an array of strings. To display an image, an array of icons will also be needed. In the constructor, pass in the data array. The array adapter's constructor, called via super, will apply the data to the custom layout. Finally, override getView method so you can assign an image based on the item's position. With all the pieces ready, you can now put them together. In step 1, set the layout defined in XML and find the list view. In step 2, initialize custom adapter, pass in the months data, which was defined in our strings resource file, and add adapter to the list view. And finally, in step 3, set the onItem click listener to react to touch events. Here's the result. The extra work is definitely worth the effort. Users will reward you for it. That is all for this lesson. Visit androidvideolessons.com/shorts to get access to source code for this and other lessons. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I wish you happy coding.